the use and maintenance of burial sites in Antigua and Barbuda. And in my hand, I have a report that there are additional 24 burial sites in Antigua and Barbuda that are operated and managed by the communities as well as the churches. And it has become convenient for people to, even from the most rural parts of Antigua and Barbuda, villages as far as Freetown, where they have community burial sites and burial sites operated by churches, that they would utilize the St. John Cemetery. We are about to meet with these individuals, these churches and these community groups, and we're about to discuss with them the utilization of these burial sites so that we do not accelerate the use of St. John's Cemetery. The time has come for it. Traditionally, I can tell you in the village of Jennings that we hardly ever had any of our loved ones who departed buried outside of the village. But that has changed. And I think it has changed because of convenience. But it has come the time now that we need to sit down and rationalize how we use these burial sites. And so there is no need for alarm in Antigua and Barbuda. I know that there is a feeling that some burial sites are being used quite a bit, but that is simply because we need to go to each community. And there's no reason why, if you're from the community, you should not, interment should not take place in that community. So there's no need for alarm. And let me add, Mr. Speaker, the new burial site that has already been officially designated, legally designated, we'll begin to see some activities there. The fencing of that burial site should start shortly. Cabinet has mandated that that be done, and we should see the fencing, which is the first thing we have to do to secure the site. And while I'm on my feet, I'll just say that we are guided by an expert out of the United States on how this burial site is developed. And so there is no need, really. I don't think that there is any need to rush, because we want to do it right. For instance,
this is
each burial site
Newsroom.
will be identified in terms of the Google Maps and so on. So you don't have to guess. In the new site, there'll be software that if someone is buried in a particular spot, that becomes a record. And if you want to find the spot, you could do it through Google Maps or something like that. So we're using the latest technology in order to develop the new burial site.